Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Clint from Tako Mojo, and we're going to tackle a really important question today. Is your website actually working for you, or are you just working for it? We're going to pull back the curtain and deconstruct the playbook of a modern web agency to see how they turn a simple website into a real powerhouse business asset. So let's just start with that one big question every business owner should ask. Is your website just sitting there, like a digital placeholder? Is it that thing you built a while ago and now it just kind of exists? For a lot of people, the answer is yes, but it absolutely doesn't have to be that way. And this really shows the huge difference in thinking. On one side, you've got the website as a passive online brochure that just costs you time and money. But on the other side, you can have an active tool like another team member that works around the clock to grow your business. That shift in mindset is everything. And that brings us right to the core promise of any good web agency today, to build you a working asset. The whole goal is to totally transform your site from just another bill you have to pay into a real bona fide growth engine for your company. So how do they actually do that? Well, first up, a smart website answers your clients' questions before they even have to ask. By building out things like organized FAQs or helpful articles, it guides your visitors, cuts down on the repetitive emails you have to answer, and it boosts your SEO, which is just a fancy way of saying it helps Google find you more easily. Secondly, it has to actively turn those visitors into paying clients. Imagine this: seamless booking systems that let customers schedule appointments whenever they want, or lead capture forms that are grabbing new contacts for you 24/7. That kind of automation means your business is generating leads even while you sleep. And third, it makes all your communication so much easier. We're talking integrated contact forms, newsletter signups, tools that help you manage and engage with your audience almost effortlessly. You end up building a community around your brand, but without adding a ton of hours to your workday. Okay, so that's the big promise. Now let's dive into the how and to code the digital toolkit, the actual services and strategies that make a high-performing website happen. The most important rule here is that every single decision has to be driven by data, not just guesswork. It's all about using UX, or user experience, best practices, which really just means focusing on how a real person feels when they use your site. You combine that with SEO insights and performance data, and suddenly you're not just hoping for results, you're building for them. Behind every great website, there's a really solid technical foundation. This gets into stuff like full stack development, which basically just means having the skills to handle all the different coding languages. From the server stuff you don't see to the pretty stuff you do. But look, don't worry about the names of the languages. The main takeaway is the result. This expertise gives an agency the power to build any custom feature your business needs. No limitations. Of course, all this strategy and custom work comes with a cost. So let's get right to it and talk about the investment. A professional agency isn't going to hide their pricing. They'll be upfront about it, framing it not as just another expense, but as a direct investment in the value your new website is going to deliver. So what you'll usually see is a pricing structure broken down into these clear tiers. There's a starter package, perfect for small businesses, then an advanced tier for companies that need more pages and features, and a complex tier for those really unique custom jobs. Plus, you've got ongoing support, which is absolutely key for keeping things secure and up to date. This kind of transparency is great because it lets you match your needs to your budget. Okay, so we've talked tech, we've talked money, but there's one more piece of the puzzle, and honestly, it might be the most important: the human element. You're not just buying a website, you're starting a partnership. So figuring out that trust factor, how reliable and experienced the team is a really big deal. And what's the best way to know if you can trust someone? You listen to what their other clients have to say. Right here, Alex nails it. The site isn't just visually stunning, it's also highly functional and user-friendly. That's the perfect balance you're looking for. And here's another one. Naomi points to meticulous attention to detail and efficiency. I mean, who doesn't want that? These are the kinds of words that tell you you're dealing with a real professional who respects your time and your money. Now check this out, because Colby brings up a fantastic point. The expertise here isn't just about building the website, it's about all the other stuff too, like SEO in your Google business profile. It shows that a great website doesn't exist in a bubble, it has to be connected to your entire digital presence. So when you're looking for a partner, what are the green flags? Well, here are some hallmarks of real expertise to look for. Over a decade of experience is huge. Being a pro with data tools like SEMrush and Google Analytics, having worked with a bunch of different industries from manufacturing to healthcare, and, having the formal education to back it all up. So what's the one big takeaway from all of this? It's simple. A great website is not inexpensive. It's a strategic, hardworking, and absolutely essential investment in the future growth of your business, period. And I'm going to leave you with one final question to really think about. Forget all the bells and whistles for a second and just ask yourself this. Starting right now, what is the number one most important job that you need your website to do for your business?